Hi, this is David Hall. The evil white Europeans and the evil white Americans are assassinating me for a book called Should a Christian Join the Army and a website called ChristiansAgainstWar.com. They illegally implanted me with Kaiser Permanente while I was under surgery, and they have been electroshocking me, strangling my heart, causing pressure throughout my entire body. I have proof of being legally implanted. It's in one of my other videos, Kaiser Permanente. And this just lets you know the racist white people in Europe and America are killing me. And the evil white Europeans and evil white Americans aren't helping me. And they told their evil American European citizens not to help me. And the evil white Europeans and Americans are trying to cover up, trying to assassinate me for my book, Should a Christian Join the Army? My website, ChristiansAgainstWar.com. That's what's going on with me, David Hall. They try to prevent me from being successful with my book and being successful with my website. And they're trying to cover up why they try to assassinate me and kill me by convincing people, Americans, Europeans, to assassinate me and kill me. The best way to kill a victim is to kill. The best way to cover up killing a victim is to kill the victim, so that victim doesn't talk, that victim doesn't call news, that victim doesn't get on radio stations, that victim doesn't talk. The best way to get a victim not to talk is simply to kill a victim and silence a victim permanently. The CIA military know a lot about this. That's why they kill their own CIA military, CIA agents, and that's why they kill their own military soldiers. In case someone sees something they're not supposed to see, they hear something they're not supposed to hear, and if you question their loyalty towards the evil white Europeans, evil white Americans, and you think they're good people, moral people, paying them off isn't going to work. And they know paying them off is not going to work. Giving them money, bribery isn't going to work. Because the morals and the good people are too strong. So the best way to get rid of them is just simply to kill them. And that way you guarantee a cover up more than trying to bribe a good person with morals. Unfortunately, I am in that circumstance where I'm a victim of the American and European evil racist white governments and their loyal, corrupted, brown-colored skin slaves are trying to kill me. And unfortunately for me, they convinced tons of people to kill me and leave me here to die. All types of people, really. But I'm just going to stick to the point of this video, which is the evil white Europeans, racist Europeans, the evil white racist Americans are killing me. And that's the point of this video. So I'm once again, I try to make my videos more shorter these days, so I'll make this a very short, simple, sweet video. My name is David Hall. I wrote a book called Should a Christian Join the Army. I wrote a website called ChristiansAgainstWar.com. The CIA, Central Intelligence Agency, and the United States military are assassinating me. In Sacramento, California, I wrote reports to these evil people. I sent the reports into the CIA military, the Central Intelligence Agency, and the military, saying what they're doing, and I've been ignored. They know that they're trying to assassinate me and kill me. They know I've been illegally implanted. They know they're torturing me with illegal implants. They know they're killing me with illegal implants. They know they're gang stalking me. They know they're trying to harass me. They know what they're doing. They're fully aware. All the CIA, all the military, they know I have mental disabilities. They know they try to kill me for being a victim. They know they try to kill me for a book. They know they try to kill me for a website. And they want me dead too. Simple as that. So the American people are aware of it. Not all of them, but a lot of them. And they want me dead too. It takes a lot of realization of the truth to realize why the evil Europeans, Americans, not just the CIA, not just the military, not just right, but the American people want me dead too. It takes a lot of truth, and if you don't know the truth, you're not going to get it. And if you do know the truth, you're more likely been sworn to secrecy by the American government already. in European government already. But to the ignorant, the CIA and military are very evil people. The Americans are evil European people. They're all evil. They're very bad. And when you realize the truth, you're going to understand why they have all these victims, American and European victims, worldwide victims. You're going to understand why they victimize people. A lot of it is simply to spread fear and to gain numbers for their evil, white, racist, evil army under cover of multicultural, interracial. See, if you want to understand the truth, if you're a true racist, you're going to realize that taking over the world with white people is going to be very difficult. Difficult. The best way for racist white people to take over the world is actually using the different nationalities and races to do so. It's smarter. It's way more elaborate. It's way more delicate. Even though they're incredibly brutal, but the operation, the psychological operation, is more delicate. Turn brown-colored skin people against each other. See, if people realize what the brown-colored skin people realize as a whole, what they're doing, they're going to rise against evil white Europeans, Americans. They're going to stop them. But if you get your own people to fight and kill your own people, if you have your people be interracial, multicultural, pretend to be interracial, multicultural, it's going to be a whole lot easier to kill those brown-colored skin people that you want to kill on a massive number. A lot of the time, you can just blame the Africans for killing Africans, Middle Eastern people for killing Middle Eastern people, Mexicans for killing Mexicans, and that's what they do. Hispanic people for killing Central America, South America, that's what they do. And that's precisely what they did in my case, too. The evil white people, racist people who wanted to kill me, they wouldn't want to look and sound as racist and evil as hell, so they hired some brown-colored skin people to try to help the evil white people, racist white people, kill me. And they did. That's precisely what they did. So, what kind of people wouldn't want to help an American victim, an innocent person, a good Christian person? People who are personally invested in covering up a horrible story for the American people. All of America, they're never going to help me leave America. Ever. And the Americans were smart because they did this assassination in such a way where they convinced other people around the planet not to help me. And if you look at my other videos, you'll understand why the other people around the planet won't help me leave America either while this assassination goes on. You'll get it when you get the other videos. I'm just going to make this simple and sweet. So the points are: Americans, Europeans are racist as hell, evil white people. Culture of evil white people. More than likely, individuals are insanely white evil people. Likely. Probability is very high. Corrupted brown and colored skin people who work for them, either through fear or actual corruption, through materialism rather than corruption through fear. But yeah, the Central Intelligence Agency and the United States military, along with the European intelligence agencies and militaries, are killing me, assassinating me at home. I have proof. I have absolute proof. I have proof. Assassination. Car crashes, poisons, illegal implants, you name it. I got it. I got tons of proof. Gang stalking. Not electronic harassment. That's on a whole different, more technological scale than I'm capable of getting. But I got it all. I got a lot of stuff. The evidence is there. I give this evidence to the CIA and military, the police officers, DOJ, FBI, Department of Justice and FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation, Sacramento County Sheriff's Department. They want to investigate because they're the ones that tried to help the CIA and military assassinate me. Simple as that. It's a horrible story. Terrible story. What they did to me is terrible. It's a horrible, horrible story. It's bad. The cops, the FBI, Department of Justice, the CIA, the military, they raped me when I was a child. They drugged me as a child. They molested me as a child. They tried to get me to have sex with underage children to try to set me up when they failed to get me to commit suicide as a kid. They failed to kill me as a kid. They then turned towards trying to corrupt me for drugs, and they didn't want me to have sex with children. They failed, but they tried to get me guilty of having sex with kids. When that failed, they tried different avenues. They hired tons of people to try to set me up. They hired tons of people to try to kill me. Then I wrote a book called Should a Christian Join the Army? And then they just multiplied the assassination. Instead of telling me the truth and warning me that everyone was trying to get me, the whole CIA military was trying to get me killed, they didn't warn me, and then they just sent everyone after me to kill me. Even more people wanted to kill me after that, because the assassination hit was bigger, and people were personally invested in killing me and covering up a horrible story for California, for Marin County, for Sacramento, California, for the entire state of California, and finally for America. They created mental disabilities. They did horrible stuff to me. So I had mental disabilities because of what they did to me. It's a horrible story. So the evil Americans will do anything to cover up what they did to me. The Europeans too. They did this as well, together. They all work together. And they'll do anything. Everything they tried to get to set me up, am I right? They did horrible stuff to try to set me up. Man. They're pro-pedophilia. They're pro-drugs. They try to get me to have sex with children. They try to... they hooked me on drugs on purpose. They're evil as hell. And this is the government. This is full-blown cops. This is FBI. This is DOJ. Central Intelligence Agency, military, American government, the American people. They did this. All the things I'm talking, they did this together. They're very evil people. And they'll do anything to cover up assassinating me. Anything. And that's what's going on. So just a short story. The American people and Europeans are trying to kill me with the law. Literally the law.